Speaking of, the Hodge Twins had David Duke on. Did you see that?
No.
They gave him the N-word pass.
Wait, what? The Hodge Twins are the bodybuilders, right?
Yeah, the conservative. And I was like, oh yeah, finally, David Duke can now say the N-word. He's been abstaining this entire time.
Oh my God.
I didn't even watch because I couldn't bring myself to watch the rest of it. And also, I was like, this might be good to watch on.
Who's David Duke?
He's the former leader of the Ku Klux Klan, man.
What the hell, dude? I haven't watched these guys in forever.
We're gonna
It's not
watch.
like people are clamoring. It's not like NBC is like, dude, we got to get David Duke on.
We got a little.
We
clip
got Duke. We got Duke. Everybody. Oh, everybody on deck. We've got David Duke coming in here. We need to be on our P's and fucking Q's.
The UCLA campus is just an absolute beehive of activity right now. Students from all over excited to watch the former Klansman speak. God. All right, here's a little clip of what's going on here.
Stand on all these platforms, so everybody else gets to tell us like who you are. So the whole point of having you come on the show, I want to know who you were from you, directly from your mouth.
Well, thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. So you established the Klan in '74?
Yeah, I got involved in
Why is this the... Wait, can you pause it real quick?
And it was...
Wait. Let's go back to this frame. Wait, let's go back to this frame.
I got involved in a Klan that already existed.
Wait, no, where's the frame?
Just to a black person being like, hey, what's up, man? I just
on the show,
a lot of people tell your story. Did you start the Klan?
Directly from your mouth.
Well, thank you for that.
So you established
You
the Klan.
established the Klan in '74.
Why is the music so chill? Bam. Hey man, I wanted to know. Bam, bam.
So here's the thing that everyone knows you for. Is that true? Yes.
He looks so hip and cool with that music playing in the background.
And Spike Lee casted him so well. Holy shit, dude! This guy.
The funniest thing is he's gonna be like, no, and then because all these KKK guys, you just ask them stuff and they're like, we just want the races to be separate, and they're like, do you hate black people? And they're like, no, and it's like, can you cut to a video of him saying all the slurs? Like, we need them out of the schools and everything, and like they're genetically inferior.
Is that why they had him on to be like, oh, the Ku Klux Klan ain't that bad?
I disagree with the voice you're doing, but
that
yes.
was a good voice.
They talk like this, man. They talk like.
Speaking of voices, here's a pretty good voice I just recently learned.
All right, should we? Let's watch a little bit more of this. This seems hilarious.
I got involved in a Klan that already existed. It was the Knights of the KKK, and it was done by a very fine person.
So you've never been a part of any lynchings or anything?
Oh God, no.
Like all I know is what I see on like Hollywood TV.
What? Quick, you pause it real quick. It's like, oh God, no, a lynching me? Have I ever been a part of a lynching?
Man, okay, so the way they asked it, have you ever been a part of a lynching? And it's like, that's the bar. Like, have you ever burn a cross on somebody? It's like, well, of course I've done that. I mean, that's just good old plain fun. I mean, have you ever drunk driven? It's the same thing. You know, we all do it.
I feel like he had a... Please answer honestly. I mean, this goes without saying, but please answer honestly.
Also, that was the fifth take they did. Notice how he was like, what? No, man. Like, cut. Try it again. He's like, all right.
You clearly don't think that's ridiculous enough of a question. Yeah, we need you to laugh.
He's just like every single lynching his done's going through his mind. He's like, what?
The first time
he's ever burned.
The first time they asked him, and he was like, yes. And then the second time they were like, can you? All right, man, we can't have you say that. And he was like, okay, yeah, but indirectly, you know, the same way that John Gotti kills people. You know, I didn't do it.
I've seen a couple.
I've seen a couple. All right, here
That's
we go.
insane that they're doing this.
See Black KKK Klansman, Spike Lee's movie, huh?
I can't stand that nigga. I can't stand it.
When I ran for office and I got elected three times.
Wait.
My slogan.
So that wasn't him, the David Duke speaking. That was the Hodge Twins. That'd be crazy. I can't stand.
I can't stand. I'm not gonna say it.
And he said it with the not even the hard R.
In the context of this, I can't say the N word. I'm sorry. That's my
why do the
that's my
Hodge
tap
Twins?
out point on this.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, as an anchor for this community, why do the Hodge Twins hate Spike Lee?
They hate black people, obviously.
Frank, we have
that's clear by the fact they're having David Duke on and letting him say the N-word.
Frank, we actually just got an email here to the Truth Exposers email. The Hodge Twins, they're actually looking into making it the Hodge triplets, and they want you. You're their first guy. So, I mean, this is your shot, dude. If you're trying to
that is what this
hop
is saying.
on this, because we've got the owner of the Proud Boys actually on the pod next week.
The new one, the Colombian guy? Or Gavin, what's his name? Gavin Newsom?
He had a pretty aggressive hat, and I believed him. So whoever that is, but yeah, he'll be here next week.
All right, can we see what the rest of the
let's look at this shit.
Equal rights for all, special privilege for none. And I said, unless we stop this immigration, it was going to be bad news for all the American people, blacks, whites, everybody else that's in the country.
It's before your time, David.
That's what they were saying.
Well, maybe it was a great replacement.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
KKK
First
ain't
of all,
that bad.
he literally had to pick the whitest outfit. So he was like, okay, a cardigan's not enough. Let's put a checkered collared shirt underneath that. Oh, that's not enough. Let's put a turtleneck underneath that. Like, holy fuck.
I just
All
need
right.
to let them know that, we're not, even though we're on the same side, we're not on the same side.
This guy
I just
has
wanted to let
yeah.
the black people know that we want the immigrants out just like they do.
He has Nordstrom's entire rack on his
That was
body.
the message of the Klan. Unless we stop immigration, it's going to hurt black people. That was the message of the Klan.
Yeah.
Thanks, David.
You know, when they burned that
In
cross
those
in front of your
closets.
house, Frank, they weren't trying to scare you. They're trying to get you on their side.
It was a warning. They were like, look, no, actually, I will say it's not Klan level, but I remember my dad told me a story about a guy. He was in an ATM, and a white guy came up to him, and he was like struck up a conversation, and eventually he was like, look, they're taking over our country, man. And I was like, oh, so it's an our situation now. Now it's our country. Now
Oh,
the
cool. We
Mexicans.
get to hate the Mexicans together now.
Yeah, y'all are joining arms against us for some reason, dude.
I'm sorry. Who voted for Donald Trump last election?
Us too. We're
Okay,
joining
thank
arms
you.
with them.
What do you mean two? We didn't vote. All right, I don't want to do the
No.
blacks versus
Well, like,
Mexicans.
the young, we looked this up. 20% of you,
All right.
What are the percentage of Hispanics again?
48.
It was 53 among men. It was only 20.
Yeah, but how many among
only
women?
20 was if you include men for black men. I think it was. I don't even think it was 20. I think it was less than 20.
How many was with women?
Latino men were 53. I think.
Oh. Well, Trump doesn't represent, he's here for us. He doesn't represent the Klan, okay? This man does.
All right. You want to finish out this
yeah,
clip?
I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see what's happening.
Replacement theory. It's a great replacement fact. It's happened.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Even blacks have been replaced. We used to be number 2 in this country.
That's exactly right. Even blacks have been replaced. That's a really good point.
So I had a father in my home, but I didn't really notice at the time. But none of my black friends had fathers. And a lot of them today, they're all in jail.
This is a Christian country. And
A lot of them, they're always in jail.
This. I can't believe, because I figured there was a level at which you have to stop, right? Candace Owens even to a level I'm like, oh man, but to have David Duke on and be like, man, I don't know why I'm so stupid and all my friends are in jail and I can't stop eating chicken. Like, how do you do this with a straight face? Do they go home for Thanksgiving?
It'd be funny if
Can
they
you imagine
if he like had a skull underneath. He said, "This is a black skull, and this little spot right here."
Here's
this
the thing:
is
the Hodge Twins would probably do that. They would
Yeah.
be like, "Listen, we got, yeah, man. So what do you think about this?" And Dave Duke would be like, "I don't know about that, man."
He pulls out a
This is-
third skull. It's a Mexican skull. He's like, well, this is what we really have to worry about.
You know,
Okay.
you see with this
He's
black
like, you know
skull.
what? We
this
can
is-
agree on this.
This spot here, this is the part that responds to fatherhood. It's connected right to the flight
the
response.
part that is, yeah, there's a flight response to the same.
To fatherhood. It's really not your guys'
same-
fault. It's just the way you are.
The same way when you see a snake.
That's not real. There's a video that just got released with babies playing with snakes.
Okay. All right.
That's
Yeah,
not
that
real.
disproves
What
it.
do you mean that's not real? What do you-
Babies aren't
whatever,
scared
I
of
don't-
snakes.
All right.
I don't think that's what Frank was.
No, I
I
was
mean,
saying
it
like,
is-
you know how like your brain responds to it? Like
Okay.
like black fathers respond to childhood by running away, just like we thought babies respond to snakes by running away, but
How
that's
much
not
time
real.
do we have left this video?
It's like 20 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah,
keep
like
going,
40
keep
seconds,
going,
I guess.
keep
But
going,
we'll
keep
see.
if you go to any bookstore or you just turn on the movies, you see so many movies that really just rip Christianity and even rip Christ.
Right.
There's one Nazi
Couldn't
state,
imagine that.
and it's really Israel.
Back in your young days.
Oh my God.
Were you like
shit.
sexually attracted to black women?
No.
I'm not sexually attracted to black
Wait, I'm
women.
sorry, did you say- can you go back, please?
Frank,
Yeah.
if I closed my eyes, I would have thought you were speaking right there. I thought that was even
My
you.
girlfriend is black. I want to put this. My girlfriend is black.
For now, I want to just
For
preface
now,
for now.
my girlfriend's
If we ever get famous and you break up with her and end up with a
I'm
white
never
woman,
going to date a white woman.
if you
I don't
do
know
though,
what-
dude, I'm just saying, if that moment ever comes, that's gonna be one of the greatest moments of my life.
No,
I
it's gonna
don't
happen,
know.
dude.
I don't
Tom.
understand.
Gonna run into a white chick on the street. She's gonna drop her headphones. She's like, "Oh God, sorry. I was just listening to Come Town. I got a little
meet
distracted
cute.
because everyone. I'm at episode like 200 to 400 right now. Everyone knows that's the funniest part
Dude,
of
he's
Come Town.
blushing. He's getting
He
flustered.
literally smiled. You can't help but smile, dude. Can't help it. It's like, everybody knows this. But
I will never date a white
A white girl who listens to Come Town? Who's your favorite though? Nick Mullen. No, they're
Well,
like
I mean,
countdown
everyone
3,
would
2,
say
1.
Nick.
Nick Mullen. I like Adam
Listen,
Friedland.
I've got a Detroit
You don't count. You're
dish
not a real
pizza
fan.
ordered that I'm about to drown in ranch. Do you want to share that with me?
Ha ha ha! Very funny.
I just ordered pizza near this place.
We're all
It's right
friends here,
next to
guys.
this place called Roscoe's. They have the best pizza. That one's an insider.
Can we get to the rest of the tap dance brothers? Can you rewind it a little bit? I didn't see like the last one.
I wanted to hear what he said about not dating black women.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah,
Many
we missed
movies
it.
that really just rip Christianity and even rip Christ.
Right.
There's one Nazi state, and it's really Israel.
Back in your young days when you was with the Klan, were you like sexually attracted to black women?
No, I never was.
No?
I was always partial to white girls.
We got a gift for you. You probably don't need it. It's the N-word pass.
N-word pass.
You want to put your hood up?
I won't need this pass
Right.
because I never use it. Now, are you telling me I should start?
Really?
Because I've been waiting for that green light my whole
We should
life.
look up a compilation of him saying the N-word. I bet that exists.
Oh my!
Yeah, we probably could find that.
Wow.
Here, let me go back here.
We should have David Duke on.
We should,
How
yeah.
did they think of that?
Man, I really agree
That
with a lot
is-
of his perspectives. We should get him on here.
I'm sorry. I know
obviously,
this is a, I know
I'll
this is
make
a
the call.
podcast, but the last 40 seconds, I'm kind of at a loss for words. Like, I don't even know what you say after that. It's like
Do you
it's
think
beyond
he's...
parody. There's nothing to. That's a funny skit.
'Cause, I mean,
what
he
if,
is-
He's
what if
basically you,
what if
but
you
with
self-hated
white
so
women.
much?
You know,
What do you mean?
like he wants. It seemed like he had the same nervous laugh that he had when he was asked if he lynched black people. When he was asked if he was attracted to black women, he's like, no.
I'm sorry. I'm not following. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of in a state of shock at the idea that black people. That's wow. They have black family members. They go to Thanksgiving and they're like, "Hey y'all, we just interviewed David Duke and gave him the N-word pass."
You know, he doesn't have that. His opinions ain't that bad.
And they asked him questions that were set up in a way that were like, "Hey, have you ever personally lynched someone?" And they're like, "No, man." They're like, "Well, see, all this KKK stuff, KKK, shmay whatever. We can all be friends. Here's the N-word pass to David Duke."
Yeah, why
Yeah,
did
probably.
they have? They also had the funniest music playing in the background. I feel like it was just like all around
Just
kind of
such
silly.
basic, like
It was
Yeah.
just an innocent little conversation.
yeah, like
all right?
stock music.
Did they make that video? Was that on their like page?
Yeah. that
Oh,
was
damn,
something
dude.
They promoted and were
Holy
like, "Yep, this is what this conversation."
What do you
is."
think? Somebody trapped them and made them do it?
No. I'm just saying like the music was just so out of like
Oh,
it just like it was just so like it felt like
The Hodge Twins tripped, fell, and landed in a podcast studio with David Duke.
That's what
Just their luck, you know.
when they have to apologize.